If you're stepping into crypto in 2026, there's one thing you should know. The biggest enemy is not the market. It's you, your emotions, your habits, your assumptions. The market doesn't hate you, it just ignores you. And if you don't prepare, you'll repeat the same 5 mistakes every new investor makes and lose money before you even understand the rules of the game. Mistake 1. Treating crypto like a lottery. The first trap for beginners is the mindset. Many people don't enter crypto with a plan. They enter with a fantasy. This is how I get rich overnight. That fantasy turns into panic, buying on green candles, holding with their fingers crossed, and then selling the first time the market drops. That's not investing. That's gambling with a screen. In 2026, the most successful new investors are the ones who treat crypto like a long-term game. They expect volatility. They plan for drawdowns. They don't measure success in days, but in years. If you're going to start, be honest with yourself. Either you're in for at least a few cycles, or you're gambling. And if you're gambling, be ready to lose. Mistake 2. Skipping the basics. Another classic mistake is diving into contracts, leverage, DeFi, or staking without learning what the hell is going on. You wouldn't jump into futures trading without understanding margin, and you wouldn't trust a stranger to manage your life savings. But in crypto, beginners constantly click stack buttons, sign unsigned messages, and connect wallets to random websites without even knowing the difference between a coin and a token. In 2026, the ecosystem is way more complex than in 2020. There are L1s, L2s, DeFi protocols, oracles, bridges, and new products every week. If you skip the basics, you're not hacking the system, you're just vulnerable to it. Before you invest, learn the fundamentals, how blockchains actually work, how wallets and private keys function, why gas fees exist, what decentralization really means. This is not a nice to have, it's your safety belt. Mistake 3. FOMO buying hype coins. The next big mistake. Buying coins because they're trending, not because they make sense. You see a meme coin pumping 500% in a day. Someone on X says it's the next Bitcoin. You see charts, influencers pumping, and you panic. If I don't buy now, I'll miss everything. So you click buy. And then, when the trend flips, you're stuck holding something that doesn't have real utility, a clear roadmap, or any real community. In 2026, the market is flooded with hype projects. Some are tests, some are experiments, and some are pure scams. If you chase everything that moves, you'll be chasing losses. A smarter approach is simple. Avoid buying anything you can't explain in one clear sentence. Don't invest in coins that exist only to make you rich fast. Always ask, what value does this actually create? If the answer is, quote, community vibes and a funny logo, be very careful with how much you're willing to lose. Mistake 4. Risking more than you can afford to lose. This might be the most dangerous mistake of all. Treating crypto like a side bet when in reality, you're putting your life savings on the table. In 2026, leverage is everywhere. Futures, perpetual contracts, liquid staking, yield farming, it all looks simple until the liquidation hits. Many beginners start by putting 80 to 100% of their savings into one coin, one bet, or one protocol, and then one bad move wipes them out. Here's a simple rule. Only invest money you can afford to lose completely. That means rent, bills, and your emergency fund. Stay out of crypto. If you lose that money, your life shouldn't change. If losing it would change your life, you're not investing. You're freaking out without realizing it yet. In practical terms, this means decide on a fixed percentage of your capital you're willing to expose. Never change that percentage because of hype. If you start making profits, protect them. Don't instantly recycle every dollar back into risky plays. Mistake 5. Ignoring security and leaving money exposed. The last big mistake beginners make is underestimating how much responsibility is on them. In 2026, your wallet is your bank, but most people treat it like a spare drawer. They keep large amounts on exchanges, reuse passwords, don't enable two-factor authentication, and store seed phrases in screenshots, notes, apps, or messages. One hack, one lost phone, one fake site, and their entire portfolio disappears. Security is not a one-time setup. It's ongoing. Some basic rules. If you're serious about holding long-term, move your coins to a non-custodial wallet. Write down your seed phrase, offline, in multiple safe places, and never share it. Always double-check contract addresses, domain names, and links. Avoid suspicious Telegram groups, fake airdrops, and giveaways that ask for your private keys. If someone offers you something that sounds too good to be true, it probably is. In crypto, the difference between profit and loss is often just one click on the wrong website. So what's the real takeaway for beginners in 2026? Crypto is not a shortcut. It's a skill set. The market will always be volatile. Scams will always exist. Hype will always come back. The only thing you can control is your preparation, your risk, and your behavior. If you avoid these 5 mistakes, treating crypto like a lottery, skipping the basics, FOMO buying hype coins, risking too much, and ignoring security, you won't be immune to losses, but you'll dramatically increase your chances of staying in the game long enough to actually understand it. If you pay attention to the right things from the start, 2026 can be the year you finally start building something that lasts.